Okay, I want to say shalom to everyone. Thank the Most High for another day. I'm going to get into some information real quick in regards to the so-called African Americans, okay? Especially the brothers, all right? And I know it's other nations that deal with this when it comes down to homicide, killing each other in the streets, but it has no comparisons to the magnitude of how our people, especially the so-called Negro in the earth, kill ourselves in the street. Some people may think, well, that's going to be something that our people do. But it's going to be something that our people do, but that doesn't mean we should not supposed to say anything about it. Okay? And let me just make this clear, the reason why I'm going to go into this information. I got a few more minutes. The reason why I'm going into this information because there was a brother on earth by the name of Yeshua. Some people call him Yeshua. Some people call him Jesus, but you all understand the Messiah, Christ himself. He was on earth. He was born. You had a wicked Gentile nation by the name of Herod that killed all the kids 2 years and back looking for Christ when him and his, family fled into Egypt, right? This was one person, okay? Let's not forget about the 12 disciples. Christ himself, even when he was born. So when you speak, when you take action, the word gets out into the universe, throughout the elements and things of that nature. Then all of a sudden that word get out and things react due to who we are as people. Excuse me. Due to who we are as people, there's always going to be a cause and effect. And the devils that rule this world understands that. That's why it says in Job 9:24, for the earth has been given into the hands of the wicked. Okay? So if the earth has been given into the hands of the wicked, there has to be some righteous people on earth that is being ruled by the wicked to follow their wicked ways. And we're not to demean our people. We can be some heinous people, because if it wasn't for us, we wouldn't be in this condition that we're in today now. We didn't follow the law, statutes, and commandments anyway. So the result of that is to be taken down by your enemy, to be psychologically persuaded to kill your brother in the street. But yet every black person I know, mainly in the hood areas, in the ghetto areas, right, have a problem with the white man, all right? Am I condoning what white people do to black people when it comes down to police brutality? No. But what I want people to understand is that don't get mad at the white man, the Gentile man, okay? The Indian man from India, the Chinese man, the Pakistani man, or whatever man it is outside of black people killing themselves. Don't get mad at them when they see you kill yourself. What you think they're going to think it's okay to do, right? And let me just read some information before I get off too much into a rant. In Chicago alone, I just got a few cities out here, just 3, because I don't have too much time. In the city of Chicago, and this is from their Gregorian calendar, December 25th, the medical examiner had declared, mind you, this is in Chicago, had declared 539 deaths, 539 deaths in Chicago in 2018 as homicides. The Sun Times has counted, must be some type of newspapers out in that area, 542 murders. 542 murders. See, homicide is different than murder. They all the same, but some is premeditated, some is not. 542 murders in Chicago in 2018. All right. As of December 25th, the Chicago Police Department has said 555 people have been murdered in the city as of December 23rd through December 30th, 2018. Now, if you average this all out, you got to pretty much average it out to about, I would say, 525 of our people dead by killing themselves. Not by some white man, okay? Not by some Arab, not by some Pakistani or Asian person or whatever, but by our own blood, okay? So don't jump on the white man so much when it comes down to black brutality. And like I said before, I'm not condoning that. And it is a sensitive situation when you got Europeans killing us in the street. It's more sensitive because we understand that those same people in their bloodline throughout generations were hanging us and beating us. But at the same time, you got a situation with them, and what is to be done with us on the streets doing it? All right? Washington, D.C., where I'm from, right? Murder in D.C. jumped 40%. 40%. How we say it in D.C.? 40%. 40%, Slim. Come on, man. Like, really? In 2018, as of December 28th, 159 people have been murdered in the district in 2018. A significant uptick in homicides. In fact, it's a 39% increase over last year, when there were 114 homicides total in the city, according to data from the Metropolitan Police, December 28th, 2018. Now, 159, based on Chicago, we understand there's a big difference. Because the reason why Chicago is bigger, you got more black people in that area, more concentrated areas in Chicago. Okay, Baltimore. Baltimore is off the chains, man. More than half of Baltimore's 309 homicide victims in 2018 were shot in the head. Now, let me just say this too. A lot of this is government ran, okay? A lot of these homicides, especially when you're talking about getting shot in the head, things of that nature, brothers getting shot in the chest, center mass, and things of that nature, a lot of that is to promote violence in the neighborhoods to lower the cost of the livelihood, the economy in that area, and basically to push that spirit of murder. They have to have certain displays of murder so that spirit can continue. But more times, it's our own people killing themselves. More than half of Baltimore's 309 homicide victims in 2018 were shot in the head, according to the police department annual homicide analyst released Wednesday. There were 175 victims with fatal head wounds last year, which accounted for 57% of all homicides in January 2nd, 2019. All right? Let me just put this out here, and I got to go. You black people, okay? I don't know who this may fall on. Stop killing yourselves. You are a special people, okay? You got to get the spirits off of you. A lot of our people got all these demons on them, doing drugs and alcohol and all that. They got all type of demons on them. And I can see through the demons. And some people may get my passion or anger confused with violence if it comes down to situations, you know, even in close proximity. I had to deal with a situation where these spirits cannot deal with a person that understands what's going on, okay? But let me not get too long-winded. I want to just put that out there. This is, look, we need to stop this mess, man. I'm just one person, but one person can change a lot, okay? And there are other brothers and sisters that go out there and teach. Our brothers out in Baltimore, they teach and preach. They doing their thing, all right? So this is my life, and I'll be doing this for the rest of it. Shalom.